Hello, everyone. I thought I would come on today and talk about the challenges of being you, the challenges of being me. When you are in business for yourself, even if you're not, when you're a woman and you are married and you have children and you have people around you that you've always been there for, you've always supported, you've always encouraged, and you start to recognize that you're not being a full expression of yourself. You're not doing the things you want to be doing. It can be disheartening. And when you do start saying yes to yourself, well, holy hell, it can be a challenge. It can be, well, you know what? It can be hard. And I often say that life doesn't have to be hard, and it does not. However, there are times when hard is exactly what it feels like. So I wanted to share with you that each of us is here on purpose and with purpose. So it's so important for us to stay grounded and stay connected to who we are and the things that light us up. And does being there for other people feel good? It absolutely does. And that becomes a challenge because you want to be there for others, you want to encourage others. And yet, the question is, are you being there for yourself? Because more often than not, what I say is like we hide in the shadow of other people's lives. And how can we be a full expression? How can we bloom and be the person we're meant to be in this world if we're hiding the background of other people's lives? Well, we can't. So I wanted to share that with you today because if you don't allow yourself to do what you need to do for you, you will not be a full expression of who you're meant to be in this world. Now imagine that. We have a limited time here, and excuse me. Yeah, we have a limited time here. That one caught in my throat. And I look back at the thing that, changed my life and got me looking at things differently. And it was the passing of my sister. And what I recognized not only from her, from other women who have passed over in my life, that as women, we die trying to be everything to everyone, and we don't stop long enough to consider ourselves and consider the things that we want to do, who we want to be in this world. So I wrote a song, and I, I'm I'm going to share it with you because when I'm writing songs, I call them downloads. I seem to channel them, if you wish. And I talk about how I love living my life on the edge. And for me, living my life on the edge is daring to say yes to myself, daring to um, do the things I want to do, irrelevant of people's thoughts, their comments, the negativity that surrounds my choice. That's living life on the edge. And I love living life on the edge. Not always fun. I will share that with you. Not always fun. Can be very hard sometimes. However, it's always, always worth it. So I find that when I dare to live life on the edge, that the day goes by so quickly, and I end the day and I'm so elated. I feel inspired and I feel so good. Now, when I don't live life on the edge, I find that the day drags by and I'm uninspired and everything feels friggin' hard and dragging and it's not fun. So that's living life on the edge for me, is daring to say yes to the things that inspire me, that fuel me, and make me who I am. And unfortunately, for some, it means that I say no to them because I need to do what I need to for myself. Not always fun. So I also speak of a time in my life where I used to be really quiet and I didn't even remember why I used to be so quiet. It just didn't make sense because who I am now is a very different person. So I'm going to dare to sing it to you, and I don't believe I've shared this one before. No fancy recordings. So I'm going to sing. Here I am. And I invite you to consider the words, what do they mean for you? And do they resonate with you? Are they a reflection of maybe where you've been, where you are, where you desire to be? Is there anything that resonates for you? And comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I will come back later and answer anything that you leave below, any message. So I have no idea how this is going to sound. I have parked beside the ocean, and the waves are really loud. I actually have the windows closed today because it's cold and noisy. So here I go. I love living my life on the edge. I discovered it's so much fun. And why would you want to walk through life when you can easily run? There's gonna be times you'll need to slow down, so be sure to have fun in the sun. And every day you wake up is a new day that's begun. Hold fast to your dreams, no matter how hard it seems. Hold fast to the possibilities. Believe that it's true. There's nobody else like you. Believe in the possibilities. I used to be quiet, I used to be shy, although I can't remember why. I'm a woman who is meant to spread her wings and fly. The woman who I have chosen to be walks a path that is pure and divine. No longer will I settle for less when I was meant to shine. Hold fast to your dreams, no matter how hard it seems. Hold fast to the possibilities. Believe that it's true. There's nobody else like you. Believe in the possibilities. There's something that I want to share with you, and it is that you have a choice. It's time to stop living in the shadows. It's time to raise your voice. Don't worry about others, this is your life. Hold your head up and open your eyes. Your life's meant to share with many others you may not recognize. Hold fast to your dreams, no matter how hard it seems. Hold fast to the possibilities. Believe that it's true. There's nobody else like you. Believe in the possibilities. So sometimes when I'm going to say, an internal struggle, when consciously I know what I need to be doing and I know what is going to light me up. I know what the right choice is for me. The internal struggle is that subconsciously I have a habit of saying yes to everyone else except myself. So people will be disappointed, they won't like it, and it can be so challenging. So sometimes I just start singing that so that I remember that no matter how hard it is to really hold on to who I am as an individual, to strive to be my very best. And yes, it's going to disappoint people. Not that I'm striving to be my best, but that I'm not as available for them as I once was. But the thing is, when we really step into who we are as individuals and we aren't as available for others, it also gives them an opportunity to grow and expand their life. And maybe initially it is challenging for them as well because we were more available. But I've witnessed that in the long run, and sometimes quite quickly, that they too get to grow and expand their lives in a whole different way because they're suddenly recognizing that they were more capable, they were more able than they ever thought they were. So saying yes to yourself is also an opportunity for others to say yes to themselves. And it is hard sometimes. And no matter how hard it is, just keep going. Just keep going because you owe it to yourself. I owe it to myself to be the best we can be, to be the fullest expression of who we are in this world. So I hope that this inspires you or maybe shifts your perspective a little bit about being there for yourself. And yes, it is challenging sometimes to not be available for others, but we have to do what we know we need to in our hearts because otherwise we won't be the woman that we are meant to be in this world. And that, well, that's just sad. And I say that wholeheartedly because I watched my sister's light go out before she could be a full expression of who she was in this world. And did she make an impact while she was here? Absolutely. And I also know that in my heart that if she was here longer, she could have had more of an impact on this world and in this world. So, yeah, stay true to you and know that sometimes being you is going to be hard. And I know that sometimes being me is friggin' well miserable because I want to say yes to everyone. I want to say yes to myself. I want to say yes to everyone around me. However, we stand at a choice point and we have to decide where to go. And for me, it's like when you're standing at that choice point, you go left from habit or you go right into the unknown and the things that you may have never done before. So, saying yes to yourself is so important. And keep in mind that when you say yes to yourself, you're creating space for someone else that you normally would say yes to. You're creating that space for them to really consider what they are capable of and what do they need to do for themselves to rise above habit so they too can become more of who they're meant to be in this world. Anyways, if you want to leave comments below, I will come back later and hold fast to your dreams no matter how hard it seems. Just be true to you. Have a fantastic day. Huge hugs to all of you.